Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 14 of The Banner Show. Crazy fun episode we have today. First off, I'm in Scottsdale with my boy Ryan. We just finished 18 holes of golf, and we've got an awesome guest on the podcast today.
The best.
Welcome, Zach Cornell. A lot of you may know him as a contestant on Big Brother season 27. We've also got Brandon and Aaron. Boys, how's it going?
How's it going for you right now?
It's going good. But we're super excited, man. We got Zach Cornell on the pod today. Zach, how you doing?
Doing great, man. I'm a little jealous that I wasn't on the golf course today like y'all, but it's been a good day for me. So I'm pumped to be here. Thank you guys.
Dude, you're looking good in that hat. I'm gonna tell you right now, that hat looks great on you.
When I got the package in the mail, I was like, what is this? And it was a little surprise package from Aaron. So Aaron, I appreciate the gift. And it's one of those that I can rock consistently. I've been given merch before, and I'm like, okay, we'll just wear it once and throw it away. But this is a little different. This is a good one. So we'll be rocking this for a while.
Yeah. We've got a ton of questions. As I said earlier, a lot of the viewers here may know you as the contestant on Big Brother season 27. Now, some of the questions I have are kind of rudimentary, but I want to ask. So let's start there. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for whatever questions you got.
Awesome. Okay, first off, so I saw some of the highlights of Big Brother. I heard about powers. People seemed like they were in a house. Give me to somebody who's never heard of the show or seen the show Big Brother, what's the general overview of that show?
I love how you started with powers because I'm very controversial with that term specifically. But no, so Big Brother, let me describe it to you this way. So I hopped on the show as somebody who loves Survivor, right? And so like when people don't really know what Big Brother is, I always relate it back to Survivor because Survivor is a very mainstream, it's been a show since like early 2000s. And so Big Brother is the same way. The competitions are very similar in terms of, if you end up winning a competition, you then become head of household. And then through that, you have to nominate people to vote out for that week. And so it's week to week, you're trying to survive in this house with 16 other random crazy house guests that have totally different personalities. I could go through the whole cast list of how literally everybody was different from who I am as a person. But I think that's what's really cool about the show because it's really a social experiment to see who can gel, create alliances, vote people out, backstab. It's a crazy psychological game. And I will say a lot of the contestants, once they hop off that show, they get to their own house and they're like, wow, I've been living in this house for 3 months. Like, how does regular life work again, right? That psychological stuff kind of stays with you for a while. And that's the best way I can describe Big Brother. But I had a great time. It was an awesome blast. So.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand correctly, basically they bring in 16 people all into the same house. Your guys are confined in the house, and do you know anything about any of the other contestants?
What do you get to do? Like, what do you guys do on a daily basis?
Go watch the show. Go watch the show.
Yeah, do you know anything about the people you're sharing the house with before you meet? Like, do they give you any prep on that at all?
No, not at all. So you basically stay in a place called sequester for about 10 days, and you have to essentially stay in your room the entire time. There's no outside communication. They take your phone away. You have no information on like what's currently happening in the world. And you have like these assistants that will kind of escort you from place to place. You're blindfolded. So you can't tell or see any of the other contestants that will be on the show. And so that's what's very unique about it, because when we step onto that platform on day one to meet Julie Chen, that's like literally the first time we see everybody. I don't know how much I can get into, but I'll say a little bit more. Like even when we were lining up to walk in, because at that point, you see half of your house guests before you enter into the house, you had to be completely silent and not like turn your head. Like it is very, very much so. Like you have no idea who everybody is until you immediately step in that house, and then it's game time. And so
when you're in those 10 days of, we're going to call it, okay.
Sequester.
So like, can you work out? can you go outside? Like, what are your limitations there? That's insane. 10 days, I'd absolutely berserk.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're confined to, you can't even access Netflix. Okay, so like you have this small portable DVD player, and it shows movies like early 2000s movies, that type of stuff. I think I saw Rush Hour like 8 million times, and so you're very much so confined to your hotel room. I remember I was like jotting down on a note card to try and stay in athletic shape. Like the amount of steps I was walking per day, I was trying to hit 10,000. So I would literally pace back and forth in my hotel room. And they would give you like very small dumbbells and that type of stuff. But look, I was trying to get in as best shape as possible for the show. So going from the gym every single day to having all of your supplements, everything that you need, to going into a hotel room being like, okay, I need to hit 500 push-ups in a day. It's very drastically different. And I feel like by day 7, I was really losing my mind. Like
Can you go outside at all?
No, you can't. You cannot leave your hotel room. They've got like people stationed outside of your room, so you can't open the, like it is very legit. And if you do break any of those rules, you're off the show. Like they made that very clear. And the reason why they do sequester really is that, you know, with Corona happening in the past and people just getting sick, they don't want you being contaminated before you enter into the house, right? And so that's like the main reason why they do it. And obviously they want us not to get an advantage by meeting somebody on our cast beforehand, right? So that's the whole reason why sequester is a thing. You got to run through a lot of guidelines. You got to do like your preseason shoots, all that types of stuff. And so I'm really excited to see them release the cast list. I think we've got about a little bit over a month before this next season comes out. But yeah, they're currently going through that now. I think in about 2 weeks, people have to fly out. So yeah, it's pretty sick.
Okay, I got one more question, and then I'm going to pass over to Ryan because I know he's got very specific questions, like based on that actual season. How long are you actually in the house for? 3 months?
So sequesters for 10 days. If you are there the entire time, you can stay up to 3 months. I believe I was in the house technically for around 40 days. And so like to give you perspective, Survivor's filmed in about 28 days. So I remember by day 28, we're all sitting in the house being like, wow, we would have finished Survivor at this point, right? And so that's what's so unique about Big Brother, because you're in a house confined for potentially up to 3 months. And people in Big Brother, they've got these cameras in the corners and you can literally watch live feeds 24/7. So like you, for example, could have watched me sleeping at 3 a.m. if you wanted to. It's like crazy. There's no privacy whatsoever. The only privacy you have is like in the bathroom stall, but they even have like a camera in there just in case like people are talking strategy in that tiny room. And so it's very confined. I think by like around day 32, 33, 34 for me, I was starting to lose my mind because it's like you can't have access to the outside world. Half the week they basically block off the backyard that we have. We have like a pool back there, and we can kind of go outside and get some sun because they have to like create all of the contraptions and obstacles that we're gonna do for that next competition that we're in, right? And so like there's like 3 to 4 days in the given week where you're kind of just sitting there with like 16 other people, kind of losing your mind because you just have no privacy, right? And so
are you able to say the competitions? Or
yeah. I mean, like the ones that I competed in, or what do you mean?
Yeah. You can say the one you won.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the competitions, like there are massive like staple competitions in Big Brother. So it's like hide and go veto's a massive one. The wall comp's a massive one. I was literally training for the wall comp, which if you guys haven't seen Big Brother, wall comp is literally you've got a wall and it leans forward, but probably I can't remember how many degrees, like 30 degrees, and you basically have to hold that position for as long as possible to try and beat everybody else. So like I was like training for that type of stuff, right? But the competitions in Big Brother are very iconic, and I do know that some of the other like CBS shows and that type of stuff, they've kind of taken some of that and like made it their own twist. So yeah, in terms of what Aaron's talking about, I won the very first competition of last season. It
was big drama.
Yeah, with that, I ended up winning $10,000 with the power. Okay, and so It was one of those things like with Big Brother season 27, it was a massive season, right? And the reason why is because we had an iconic person named Rachel Riley. She came back on the show. She was there for multiple seasons. She had won it in the past. And so it's like, okay, they're really trying to make this a massive season. And so we started out that day one, which by the way, we woke up at 4 a.m. I probably got like 3 hours of sleep like the night before. And so 4 a.m., imagine you walking into the house and you're meeting 16 different people. You're trying to interact with them and everything. And then all of a sudden you have 2 competitions back to back in like a span of an hour. And it's like your mind is like going crazy. You have no idea what's going on. And so, yeah, I ended up winning that first competition on day one. Julie comes over the intercom. She announces to everybody that I had won $10,000. The flip side, however, is that I secretly was let known that I also won a secret power with that $10,000, okay? And so this is where it becomes controversial, but I'll talk about it in a little bit. But with that secret power, I basically would give myself immunity for that week, but then I would have to give the head of household my $10,000 by using that power, okay? So it's like she announced to everybody that I win $10,000. So I'm thinking week one, oh my gosh, I already have a target on my back because you don't even know. Like when I was doing the competition, they did not announce what the power was or like what we were going to win or anything. It was just one of those special challenges. And
did you know you had 10 grand?
I found out when everybody else in the cast found out.
Oh, okay, but did you think about taking the $10,000 and running and like just taking the 10 grand and not giving away the power?
Arian, I need to know more. Go watch the season. Go watch season 27.
You need to watch.
We are watching the show right now.
I saw somebody admitted they loved you. They were in love with you. Which we
and when you step in the house, you have the house in the backyard. That's it.
You have the house in the backyard. Yeah, you cannot leave or anything like that. And so, it was crazy. What do you mean by somebody? Are you talking about somebody on my cast loved me?
No. There was a highlight about somebody admitting to you that somebody else was like madly in love with you, which I get. I mean, look at him. Look at him.
So basically this, I'm going to spoil it for you because you know, we're just going to say it here. So basically like with Big Brother, okay, in Survivor, you win a competition and you just automatically get like the necklace, like the idol, right? Or whatever it's called, like the immunity. Yeah. That's what it's called, right? In Big Brother, however, if you win head of household, you then have to announce 3 people to put on the block, okay? They then have to go to a veto challenge. If they win that, then they have the chance to basically take themselves off. And then in our season, if they take themselves off, the head of household has to replace them with a different nominee, okay? So then after that, you then have your set 3 going into this thing called a blockbuster, which is like, it was new on season 26 and they wanted to really ramp it up in season 27, okay? So in the blockbuster is your final chance to basically take yourself off the block, and then it's down to the final 2, and then everyone in the house has to vote them out, okay? So that's like a quick rundown of like biggest.
Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect.
So my power, if I used it, I could only use it up to the veto ceremony, okay? So it's like you have that veto competition. Let's say I didn't win that competition to take myself off. Then I could use the power to automatically give me a pass to be safe that week. And I would have to give the $10,000 to the head of household, okay?
Did you do it? Did you give the $10,000?
Here's the deal. Here's where the controversy comes down, okay? So
we want the controversy on the pod. We want to hear about it now. So what happened?
So what ended up happening was I was blindsided to put on the nominations to begin with. So the head of household, I love her to death. Her name's Ava. And Ava, she ended up putting me as the 3rd option. She was telling me the entire week that I was just basically there as a placeholder because we were really trying to get the other 2 people out, okay? And so with that, and after talking to everybody in the house, everyone midweek was saying, Zach, you are 100% safe. You're fine. Everybody loves you in this house. You've caused no issues. Like, you are a good house guest, right? Like, I had multiple alliances at that point. I was feeling very comfortable, okay? The problem is that after I had the opportunity to use the power, okay, The next day, literally 12 hours after this whole opportunity passed me, people were saying, Zach, you're basically screwed, because the whole dynamic of who they thought I was changed, because they're thinking if Zach makes it further, he's got such great connections with everybody, you're now perceived as a threat. Okay. So it was one of those where they're like, we can continue to nominate the other two people because we don't like them, and it's easier for a head of household to nominate those two people and get less blood on their hands. And Zach is now the perfect opportunity to kick out, because if he goes, let's like for example, like if I got to the final two or whatever, I would have a great speech, because it's like I was friends with this person, and I had all these different alliances, and I was like, my social game at that point I felt like was pretty good. It was decent, right? And so that's the reason why I get to, after that, I get to the Blockbuster. The challenge, do you know that phone game where you have to like sort out the colors on like a what's that? Aaron, do you know the phone game I'm talking about? It's like the one where you have to change the colors to get them all in the same
Yeah, you have to put them in the right order. So you're moving the pieces to stack the pieces on the colors. Yeah.
That's basically what my Blockbuster was. I freaked out in that moment. I almost had it. And then all of a sudden I panicked in that moment, and we ended up losing. I get kicked out. And it was very controversial, because there's only been two people in Big Brother history that went home with a power. The other person did not have $10,000 attached to it. And Julie Chen had this very iconic moment of like slapping him with a note card upside the head when she was doing the exit interviews. She did the same exact thing with me. But I love Julie. Yeah. She's awesome. Yeah. And so it was like they were recreating that scene with me. And so a lot of the Big Brother, people are like, Zach, what the heck? Like, you should have like, you're stupid for not using the power, blah, blah, blah. But then there are other people like in my life personally that they're like, let's be so realistic. If you made it to like jury, for example, you still would have probably been a target. It would have been tough for you to win $750K, yada, yada, yada. But like, so that is the whole lore around that. I know I dropped a ton of information on you, and it's like really tough to grasp, but that's essentially what happened.
Seriously. So the point is, you want to be liked enough to stay on, but not so much that you're a threat.
Under the radar. You want to be under the radar. So I'm just going to spoil it for you. So whatever. So a girl named Ashley, she ended up winning our entire show. Okay. And she was somebody that week one, we wanted to get out. She ended up winning that veto competition. And then after that, she was kind of like lying under the radar. She was kind of just chilling. She was kind of doing her thing. And then right around like the midpoint of the game, there became more competitive, more competitive freaks that kept winning challenges and everything like that. And she was just kind of like staying the course, right? She was building her relationship. She was doing everything she needed to do. And so when she gets to that final two, you have to give a speech to everybody in the jury. Okay. And she is a lawyer. She graduated with a degree and everything. And all of a sudden her lawyer voice came on, and she just hammered out that final speech. It was very convincing, and she ended up winning handily the show. And so your ultimate goal is to kind of like be in that midpoint, right? You want to be somebody that's not winning a ton of challenges. A lot of people throw head of household competitions because, like I said, there's a lot of blood that's put on your hands, right? You have to nominate 3 people, like you're required to. And so, that's where there's a lot of strategy. A lot of people throw competitions, that type of stuff. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a competitor. I'm an athlete. I was trying to win every single one, and I was only able to win one competition. So, it's like more power, more respect to everybody that was able to win more competitions. But that's the intricacy of what makes Big Brother so unique compared to a lot of these other shows.
And you got one of your Big Brother castmates you talked about Boomball a little bit, so we'll throw that in there. You had one of those who's with you now on the summer tour, right?
Yeah, his name's Riley Jeffries, and it's funny because he's a professional bull rider that played baseball in high school. But the thing is that, look, we are an entertainment league. We're focused for people that are kids that are 6 to 12 years old, right? So you see this guy walking in with a cowboy, hat with cowboy boots, and he's playing baseball and he's going crazy, having fun with the kids. They love that stuff, right? And so I love Riley. Me and him weren't exactly the closest on the show. We tried to work together, but we just had different groups that we were working with. It's one of those things where now I get to see him when I fly out for the summer tour. every single day. And he literally tried to FaceTime me like as this podcast was going on. He texted me mad as hell because I didn't pick up. So he's my boy now. I love him to death. He's one of my best friends. And so we're able to continue this on. So
yeah, I figured.
All right, I'm gonna dive in. Okay. You're probably sick of hearing about Big Brother right now.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. My mom, shout out my mom, and my brother, T.O., they are like diehard Big Brother. Like, I was young when the first season came out, but I watched probably season 1 through 7, and they're like 1 through now, right? They're still watching. So they're diehards. Mm-hmm. So I texted him and said, you're going to be on. He's like, oh, dude, I know who Zach is. Like, and he sent me a list of questions. Some of them are like more broad. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to go through some of the good ones. All right. So the first one I want to run through, I guess personally, did you feel like your like perception on TV was different than like your true character, or do you think they did well, like with how they like after watching it back? Do you think you played it how you felt, or was it different?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I only watched back through like the first 3 or 4 episodes. So I was dating Lauren from my season for like a couple of months, and she came over to my house at one point, and we like turned on the intros, and then all of a sudden we were just like, after the intros of seeing everybody's, we're like, we do not want to watch this because we don't want to see people talking crap about us and then kind of changing our like perception of them. Because at the end of the day, it's a game, right? And so like, I have no issues with anybody whatsoever on our cast. But you know, what I've seen and like what I saw from like live feeds and like people were like, oh, you know, you were talking crap about this person, for example, like you're a terrible person. And so what I will say to that is like, you're in the heat of the moment. You may have a conversation with somebody that does not want to work with somebody that you may be okay with. You're not going to sit like you are. A lot of times you're kind of like working the conversation, right? You have to say stuff to kind of appease them, right? And so that's kind of like all a part of the name of the game is kind of just like, you know, trying to work these different relationships and everything. So when it comes to my edit, from what I've seen, I think it's correctly like doctrined or whatever you want to say.
Or whatever, yeah.
I will say this, though. It was very funny. The very first scene that they showed of me outside of my intro was like me just absolutely gawking over Lauren. Like Lauren walked into the house. That was literally like that was the first edit. And so, but yeah, no, I thought that was very funny. Yeah, it was also very funny because like when they're asking me, you know, like, Zach, what's your type? You know, like in the recruiting process or whatever. Like she was like the accurate description of exactly what I described. So it's like that, you know, we all get called into the diary room. They all ask us like, you know, who are you feeling? Who are you vibing with? Blah, blah, blah. And so it was just very funny that that was like literally the first thing that I said on live TV was like, oh my gosh, like this girl's gorgeous.
She's so gorgeous. And there's little like hearts scripted, floating.
Any moments that were scripted, or was it all natural? Like every day it was just yourself, natural, like whatever came out, you know, whatever you vibe, whoever you vibe with, anything like that.
100% natural. Like I like even everything that we're talking about in the I think I can talk about this. So everything we talk about, even in the diary room, like you are talking to somebody, you can't see them, but there's a microphone and they're watching you and that type of stuff. Like even if like we're trying to, I don't know if I'm going to say it anyways. So like, even if like I try and give a description, right, that takes 3 minutes long. Okay. They'll take notes. And then all of a sudden they will say, okay, Zach, we're going to try and condense this into like 15 seconds for the episode. Right. And so it's like, I can give my thoughts and like what I'm trying to do. And then they will confirm, okay, is this exactly what you want to say? So none of it's scripted. None of it's like, okay, we want you to do this, that, and the other. I will say there's a couple of times I feel like they wanted me to take off my shirt for the diary room because I was very shirtless a lot of the show.
Oh, that part, for sure.
So wait, say what?
Lauren saw you too. So
oh man. But yeah, no, so like that's basically what it was. And yeah, none of it was scripted though.
So does Julie have any, is she just like for the show, like for the TV, or does she have any say in the show, Julie?
I honestly don't even think I can like say anything about that specifically. But I do like, look, there's a whole team that works on this, right?
Yeah.
So I can say that like there is like you have, I don't think anybody knows the amount of people that are working 24/7 because this is a live show, and it's
I was like subscribing to the live feeds, like, and watching. Like, I was a big Brother guy back, and then
And you said the head of household. Did you say how they were picked specifically before, or did I miss that? It was just the competition, like from the beginning, right?
There is a competition per week. So to announce a new head of household, right?
It changes. Okay.
Yeah, so it changes weekly. You can't have like a head of household like consecutive weeks, so that's where kind of the strategy comes in with it. So
I don't know if it was weekly, if it was 2 weeks. I don't know if I missed that, but okay.
All right, last one for your season. Did they try and protect whoever they is? Did they try to protect Rachel to keep her in the game, to keep TV ratings, or not TV ratings? Did they try to keep her in the game longer? This might be a controversial question, but Rachel was obviously a big TV pull, right?
Yeah. Rachel is incredible.
She was a returner.
Yeah. So I'll say this. So
return winner.
Week one, basically they changed. There's this thing on Big Brother called have-nots. Okay, so have-nots, you can't sleep in a bed. So like basically the have-not room for our season, it's themed every single season. Was like it was like this crime scene where it's like you had cutouts of like these random foam cardboard beds, and so like I was literally sleeping in like this position, like on the ground. And so it's that's basically what have-nots are. And the reason why I say that is because week one, when she gets announced that she's coming into the show, because they made this grand entrance after all like 16 of us were already in the house. Our season, they added one more person, which was Rachel Riley, like 3 hours after all of us had already met everybody. And so they kept her in the house for that week because they gave her immunity if she was a have-not. So every single have-not that week was granted immunity, but there was no part of the show where like they tried to tailor it so that she was in longer. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Like everything is just it just naturally unfolds is what I'm trying to say.
Got it. All right. I have like 17 pages of text messages about Big Brother, but I will. We can stop.
You're good. I look. It's y'all's podcast. I'm just here just yapping about whatever. So I mean, we can go for as long as you guys want. I literally do not care.
Well, I think
we can move. Yeah, Aaron, go on.
I think it's interesting too. So other opportunities have come up for you after Big Brother, and so do you still have aspirations for any other CBS shows?
CBS shows for sure. So Survivor, Amazing Race, those are the main two that I really want to be in. I'm not going to do so. Challenge is another one as well, if you know what that show is. And so those are like the main three. If I had the opportunity to get on any of those shows, I would jump to it at a heartbeat. I had multiple opportunities on shows that I was supposed to be on prior to Big Brother. They reached out to me immediately after Big Brother was finished, but because of contract stuff, wasn't able to go on it. There was a Netflix documentary. Like, there's a lot of different things, but, you know, with you being on CBS, they kind of have you, you know, like they want your rights, right? So it's basically what it is. There have been some other opportunities basically CBS told me to like wait till this year to like push for anything. And so there's been some other opportunities. I will not be going on a dating show after, you know, being Lauren.
You already did that.
And then we ended up, yeah, exactly. We ended up breaking up and everything like that. So I'm just like, you know, I want to be in a competition show. And like, that's where my heart's at. So that's kind of where the thought process is right now. So.
Yeah, hey, we need to get as many of you guys right now in the comments tagging Jeff Probst, tagging CBS, tagging Survivor. We need to see Zach on season 52 because I think 51 is already shot, right? So like we need Zach like ASAP on Survivor. That would be epic, and I want to see it. So can you guys help us? Like tag him, do whatever we can. They need to see this man. Like he would crush it, absolutely crush it. Look, we got twins.
Love it. I love it. He's got to figure his stuff out, man. He keeps getting hurt. Now we have
equally terrible.
I'm sorry. That was a bad pick. That was a bad pick with the Falcons.
Okay, all right. Are we ready for that? You want to go in on that? Hang on. You're too close to the microphone. Ariane, way too close to the mic. Because it's turned up for Ryan and you, so now you're just distorted.
All right, Zach. speaking of competition, let's talk boom ball. All right.
Yeah.
Because I've seen your I've seen your Instagram. I've looked into that. It seems awesome. Tell me a little bit about that and okay, so you kind of mentioned after Big Brother, you were approached to join this league. From what I understand, you're kind of a big part of it. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, look, on Big Brother, before Big Brother started, when I was in the recruiting process, the Savannah Bananas were actively trying to recruit me. So they wanted me to go try out all that types of stuff. So I had the decision to choose between the two. I obviously chose Big Brother. And so when I got off the show, I was doing a bunch of PR. I ended up missing their tryout, but it was just because I was traveling so much. So I was like, okay, maybe baseball's done, right? And so in January, I get approached by Boomball. And so Boomball is this entertainment league that we're just starting out this year. We've already had 2 events, and it is so tailored for the kids, and I love that about it. And so, like, everything that we do, it's like we just got kind of the schedule of what's going to happen on the summer tour. I don't even know how much I can reveal, but we have so for example, it's like we have these things called speed innings, right? So it's like nonstop action. It's how many runs you can score in like 4.5 minutes, right? The kids love that stuff. We're gonna have this new inning called it's like a foul ball inning, where it's like if we hit a foul ball, it's live for all the fans to be very incorporated into the show. And so they have to go grab the ball, throw it back on the field, all that types of stuff. We've got, a home run derby. We've got so many different things for, very much so tailored for kids that, I think our event in Atlanta could not have gone any better. And the new improvements that we're adding for this summer tour, I'm so excited. So we've got about 10 to 12 events that we're going to, or 10 to 12 locations that we're going to this summer. So yeah, Boomball has been a lot of fun.
And can you tell me when you're in Dallas, or if you're in Dallas? Because I'm
in San Antonio. We're in San Antonio. How far is that away from you guys?
I can get there quickly. I'm gonna bring my son. What dates are you in San Antonio? Can you say it?
Let me check real quick.
They posted it on their social media. I'm sure you can say it.
Yeah, on Boomball's social media, they ended up throwing up the full schedule. We're in San Antonio August 29th. So we will be there. Yeah, we will be there. It'll be a lot of fun. And so yeah, it's look, like I said, it's really cool because I think the difference between us compared to a lot of the different entertainment leagues, because there's a bunch of them now, is that during the game, we're in the stands, right? We're interacting with kids. If you're not on the field, you're doing something. You're having dances with kids. You're doing TikToks, whatever that may be. And so, it is nonstop action packed to the point of my parents are sitting there like, whoa, this is crazy. We've never seen something like this before. And so, yeah, I think it's I think it's a brand new twist on baseball and entertainment baseball specifically. And yeah, so we're really looking forward to the summer tour.
It's going to be cool. And, Zach likes to stay at the center of controversy. So you talked about the home run derby, and there was a bit of controversy with that. You want to tell him about that?
Yeah, so I mean, when we were in Atlanta, we were playing at the Gwinnett Stripers Stadium, so the AAA affiliate for the Atlanta Braves. We had a home run derby, and I was the last person on our team to go. I had to hit 3 or 4 home runs in 60 seconds, and so I tie it up. And so on the final swing, I end up hitting a ball. We had our big, massive boom drum out in right field, and the ball landed right behind the drum and not over the fence. But from the home plate, we all thought it was a home run. So I'm flipping my bat, I'm celebrating, I'm going up high-fiving fans, I'm in the stands, that type of thing. Then all of a sudden, I hear this chant in the crowd. It was 8,000 people being we want to swing off, all that types of stuff. So we end up going into overtime. And because it's my hometown, it's in Atlanta, they nominated me on our team to have a 1v1 swing off. And so in the swing off, I had to hit a couple of home runs, whatever it may be. And on one of my final swings, I hit a ball, and it's right over the fence. Okay. We had another guy on the other team. We all thought he robbed it. He jumped over the fence and robbed it. And I thought I had won it again. And so then I had to keep swinging. We ended up tying again. We had to go to overtime number 2 and ended up losing by 1 home run. So it's that's kind of what I'm talking about in terms of the drama that kind of happens in the game, is because the whole show was riding on that final home run derby section. And so yeah, it was it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff like that happens. So,
and if you go back and you check out his clips, I mean, I'm sure most of you already are following, but like if you see that, like it does look like the ball is a home run, because that drum is like 8.5, 9 feet tall, and it's around, and so like it's higher than the fence. So when it clears that drum, you think it's over, it's gone. And so like to see the celebration was crazy, and then to have it called back was like, oh man, how did that feel in that moment? How do you gear up and go again?
Yeah, it was like all the adrenaline's rushing. Then you find out you lose, and it's like, or you didn't win it, and so you're sitting there like, what the heck's going on? Like you're just stunned, and then all of a sudden everyone's picking you to go hit again. And it's like, all right, we got to ramp up. Like the guy that was throwing to me, John Michael, he was sitting there. He like grabbed me by the shoulder, and he's like, Zach. He's like, I need you to lock in one more time. I'm like, all right, I got you. So it's like a lot of that fun type of interaction when you go play boom ball. And so I also will say this: boom ball is very unique because we are the only entertainment league with softball players that play with us. So we have professional softball players. Some play in Germany, Mexico, Puerto Rico, wherever that may be. They fly in. I remember I had to face a softball pitcher throwing 70 miles an hour. And if you don't know the equivalent of 70 compared to the MLB, it's like 105 to 110 miles an hour. And so sitting there and I strike out in 3 pitches, right? But it's like really cool because it's like you can have both young boys, young girls that are 6 to 12 years old. They can also be inspired by softball players. And I think that's what's so unique about boom ball is like we're really all inclusive. So it's really cool.
So one last question about boom ball. So I know, right. So
Ryan's having a party.
Zach, I've known you for a long time. Obviously, I follow your social media, seen a lot there. You're getting yoked, my friend. I mean, you're already yoked. Like, you're not getting yoked. You're already yoked.
Thank you.
How much does that, like that type of training, impact your ability to hit those home runs like consistently? Is that because I mean I watch a lot of baseball. Yeah. I don't see that many guys as jacked as you. And you're like, so what I'm saying is like, does that help, or is that because I know with golf, like one of my big things is like when I get big, it's like it kills the golf game.
Same for me. Yes, absolutely. Look, I think you are heavily underestimating how big Major League Baseball players are. When I played minor league baseball, yes, I was on the bigger size in terms of my size, but you have some guys like think about Giancarlo Stanton, for example. The dude is like 240 pounds. He's 6'8". He's like built like an ox. Aaron Judge too, right? They like if I looked at them, they'd make me look like I was a twig, right? And so
but not like ripped, not like muscle mass though.
Like huge, dude.
Are you?
But that's my point, right? I think like when people are training for baseball, you know, it's a mixture of yes, getting size in the gym, right? You're trying to put on weight, but it's also like I'm doing, you know, cardio, I'm doing flexibility, mobility stuff. Like that is so, you know, important. And I was fortunate to be with the Nationals organization. So it's like when I finished with baseball, I continued down that road. It wasn't like I went straight to bodybuilding. So it's like, you know, I'm doing my 30 minutes of stretching a night. Like, you know, Jordan from Pure Golf. Like Jordan literally is telling me you have to work on flexibility 24/7. So it's like, that's the type of stuff where, you know, when I finished playing, you know, athletics 5 years ago, like professionally, I was like, I'm not going to stop my training. I'm going to keep that high intensity, right? And so that's where I think people get a little bit confused when it comes to like people of that size. You know, they only think, oh, it's just straight, you know, steroids or like in the gym or whatever you want to call it. But no, it's legitimate, like hardcore athletic training. And so, yeah, it's yeah.
Does it mess with your golf game though?
Oh yeah. For sure. I'm too big for golf. I'm just going to be honest. Like, okay, I don't know how much I can get into this, but I sent a video to Jordan, okay? And so I was like, hey, like, one of my goals this year is to compete in a handicap tournament, right? I was like, you know, I want to just get in one, feel that pressure. I've never felt that pressure in golf before. And so, like, I'm sending him videos and that type of stuff. And he's like, well, you got to get in this position and get a little more. And I'm like, I don't know if I can move that way. I'm just going to be honest with you. But no, Jordan's awesome, man. If he's listening to this, shout out Jordan, man. He's my guy when it comes to golf. But, yeah, I think, like, it affects me a little bit in golf. But then again, it's like we could have that topic of conversation. You look at Brooks Koepka, I feel like he's the same size as me. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, or Bryson DeChambeau. Dude is massive.
Bryson maybe. Brooks is not. I went to a live event. I saw Brooks. Like,
Okay.
How tall are you, Zach?
I'm 6'2".
Okay, yeah, because we're close in height.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
Right now I weigh 215.
Damn.
Okay.
Dude, I'm like
I wish I could weigh 215.
Yeah, but like, okay, so legit, he's at the house yesterday.
240.
He's legit at the house yesterday, picking up the hat, and he walks over and like, so I was just like being like, all right, look, I need help, right? Like I got to be honest and just put my cards on the table and be like, look, you know what you're doing. I need some accountability to get my butt in gear and get moving on some of this stuff again. Anyway, so we're talking, and he's like, shows me this Whoop band that he's got or Woof. How do you say it?
Whoop.
Whoop. It was, but he shows, and it's like, I don't know if they make one big enough. It was like struggling to hold on there. Like, I'm like, holy crap, dude. Anyway, so like 215, but like, what do you even do? Like body fat percentage measurement at this point? Do you care? Like,
dude, I've got a scale. I spent like $500 on like this Withings scale, and it shows body fat percentage, that type of stuff. Now, granted, it's not the most accurate, but it's like relative to where I'm at. So like, for example, it says I'm 23% body fat, but then when I go to the doctor, they're like, there's no shot. So it's like, but in terms of like relativeness to where it's at, I can tell when I'm losing that percentage. So when I got to like Big Brother, I was using it and I got down to like 19% on that scale. So I knew that I was going in the right direction. Does that make sense? So it's like, that's the type of stuff. I've also like, I mean, my whole goal in working out is working out 6 days a week, getting over 10,000 steps, and what was getting over 220 grams of protein a day. So like those are the
list. Can you send me a list of your workout routine? Because I can maybe lose another 10 pounds and then get a little shredded from there. But yeah, just send me a list when you can.
But Brandon, you're also 6'8".
Yeah, but I like to be 6'7", 225. You know, a little ripped here. You know, but I don't know, man. I mean, I lost 10 pounds doing nothing. So. Well,
do you want me to give you the secret that I had to getting ripped for Big Brother? Because that was the best shape I was ever in.
I do not have that. That's the first step for me.
It was a mixture of working out in the morning. I had a 9-to-5 job back then. And then after that, I would play pickleball for 2 to 3 hours every single night. And I'm not kidding when I tell you I'd get 20 to 30,000 steps a day, even with like an office desk job. Like people like really downplay pickleball.
I've been trying to make my girlfriend go play pickleball with me.
Me too. I'm telling you, it is. That's like where you get your metabolism kicked in. Like all those steps is all I'm worried about when I play. And and then obviously the competitiveness kicks in, and then all of a sudden I found myself competing in tournaments and all that types of stuff. But no, step one is just getting out on the courts and getting.
So what was your rating in pickleball then? Were you a 5?
All the way up to I got all the way up to a 4.0. And then I recently was in a pickleball tournament with a girl. We got to the finals, blew a 9-3 lead, and it was my fault. I will put hand in the air, my fault, if Ellie ever listens to this podcast. And then I was then playing men's with one of my boys that hasn't played in over a year, and we got donkey stomped. So my duper's like at a 3.7 or something like that. I got no clue.
But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like, people like people who play pickleball know, like if you're a legit 4.0, like you're playing the game. You're not, just messing around.
I mean that's just like part of it. You just play a lot, you get competitive, you then take lessons. All of a sudden you're dropping $300 on a paddle. Like it's just all sports. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with golf. When I was working with Jordan, it was like golf every single day. It's like, oh, I'm doing this to record a video. No, I was on the range trying to figure out how to break 80. So
man. That's Zach, it. But that was fun.
I'm coming to Georgia. We're gonna do, because like I said earlier in the pod, Banner Golf drops tomorrow. June 1st is tomorrow.
I saw one of your videos. Yeah, I saw.
We have some amazing stuff coming to you guys. So.
Oh yeah.
Which I guess for people who are listening right now, that's today. Because this pod isn't going to drop tonight. We're recording it on the 31st of May, but it'll hit you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, Ryan and I recorded some stuff today. Brandon and I recorded some stuff yesterday. We're locked in right now. But when I come to Atlanta, I'm going to do – there's a couple things I've got booked for Atlanta. But you and I, we'll get around in and we can kind of do the Z Corn golf.
Oh yeah,
dude.
But if you're in AZ, we'll fly. We'll all come out. I mean, I'm here, but the boys will fly out and we'll connect.
What's
Aaron's already in Atlanta? So you, Paul.
Yeah, but Zach strikes me as a guy who's in Arizona a lot. I feel like. Look,
I hand in the air. I had never visited Arizona. I was more of a Cali guy. I would go to Cali all the time, but I was in Scottsdale for our first Boomball event. But the beauty of Boomball is that we fly back and forth from all of our locations, so we fly home. And so they give us free flights, obviously. And so it's the type of thing where it's like after our first week, I think I'm going to Cabo just for kicks and giggles, like during the middle of the week. So I can fly out to Arizona whenever we want to go play around and golf.
Did you go to P3? Did you go to P3 in Cali and train?
That again?
Did you go to P3 in Cali?
Oh,
when you were there? Okay.
Never,
that's why you were going there a lot.
Okay. Never went.
Zach, so question, Zach, with all I mean, obviously you're a busy guy with all this stuff going on. Have you been watching the NBA Finals at all?
I have been keeping up with it, yeah, and I definitely watched Game 7. So that was insane. I also, TikTok keeps me informed, all the flopping that's going on, all that types of stuff. I don't know where you guys stand in terms of your allegiance to whichever team, but
should I pull up?
Oh, wait, can I get a hail Brandon for my picks here? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a hail Brandon for my picks here? And I got the Spurs going.
Hey, Ryan, don't be quite so close because you got it so much louder for you and Ariane. When you get too close, we can't hear you right.
All right. Are you good?
Wait, so Brandon,
you were good, yeah.
I'm talking like I'm Michael Jackson. All right.
Or your picks were what, like San Antonio and 7, or what was your picks?
No, just Knicks Spurs in the finals.
So you did this,
but this was weeks ago. Weeks
ago.
The Spurs even, I think, made it to the Western Conference. Called it on the pod. Trust me, I'm going to be blasting the out of that clip. Brandon called it. Every one of us thought he was crazy. He said Knicks, Spurs. He nailed it.
Now I have Spurs in 5 or 6. That's my pick for
5.
Wow.
Spurs in 5.
What number?
I'll say 6. I'll say 6.
Spurs that's smart.
Spurs in 5.
Fair.
Spurs in 5. Wow.
Spurs in 5. We talked about it last week on the pod a little bit. Whoever wins, that was the NBA Finals, which was an insane Game 7. And as far as you're talking about the flopping, if I pulled up the text message thread from the game last night, these guys are all kind of quiet, and I'm just losing my mind. The refs are letting people step out of bounds and not even blowing the whistle. It's just mind-boggling stuff.
You saw
that flagrant foul. Come on.
Well, you saw that when refs are not calling what they call for SGA or the Thunder, you saw that live there. That I feel like the Thunder, yes, obviously they're good. They could have won the game, but it's completely different from when they're calling all the fouls they call for SGA.
That game yesterday was insane. And honestly, when Oklahoma City went on that run in the third, and I think they actually took the lead, I was like, this is probably it. And then all of a sudden,
that's what I thought.
I'm going to be honest with you. I watch basketball in the playoffs. I don't pay attention in the regular season. I'm a Hawks guy, so that was really embarrassing too. But besides the point, there was this guy that I've never heard his name of before, just drained 3 threes in a row. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah.
Julian.
Yeah.
Dude.
Champagne.
But the game's so much more entertaining. When the refs are not calling what they call, it's so much more fun to watch because it's
Okay, but here's the issue.
It's just a battle. It's just a battle.
Here's the issue with the refs.
Zach, are you a footy guy? Zach, do you like soccer?
I'm more of a World Cup guy. Atlanta United, I may pay attention to once or twice. I did see that Arsenal lost in PKs.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
Arsenal lost in PKs, and a lot of people were thrilled about it. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, why? So, but I respect it. PSG ended up winning, so I was like, hell yeah.
I could dive into it, but I was hate watching Arsenal the same I was hate watching OKC. I'm from Seattle, so we hate OKC up there. There's a clip going around of the Mariners game last night, and on the big board they were live streaming during the Mariners game OKC losing to the Spurs, and the fans were going nuts. And that's how much we hate. They stole our team. We will all die to the grave for that. But I'm in Arizona now, but I just love that in Seattle we stay hating OKC. So it was a hate watch for both teams.
It's crazy to me. What's crazy to me though, Ariane and Brandon, like I saw your sister after the game on TV. I'm sitting here and I'm like, hey, what the heck? I was like, I knew she moved to like, like bigger, like crazy things. I didn't realize she was going to interview like the biggest game of NBA this season. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she was on the pod not that long ago too.
Yeah. That's why I say that. Yeah. That's why I say that. Yeah.
Okay. So there's one thing I want to mention. I had to step out for a second. Talking about the finals. So we all spoke earlier. Wemby winning, if he wins the finals, it's one of the things we talked about was it kind of starts the ticker on how long before we start to hate the Spurs, right? Because he wins one, he's only going to get better. It's there's going to be more than one. If they win this year, this is the first of several championships that they're going to win as long as he's with the Spurs. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, I was all for it, right? I mean, I was kind of borderline, like the Knicks, Jalen Brunson coming from Dallas, it was all good. Spurs, I like Wemby. After this Western Conference Finals, I'm torn. I'm legitimately torn. On the one hand, love Wemby because of his passion. When like you would have thought he won the championship by the way he was crying and sobbing and hugging his teammates at the end of Game 7. On the other hand, Game 6 that they won? Was it Game 6 that they won? Where he didn't talk to the media?
It was 5.
Game 5. You have to talk to the media. And Aaron, we talked about this before. We got to give takes that we're passionate about. I'm going to drop one right now. When you are a professional athlete, you have got to talk to the media. You're getting paid millions of dollars to play a sport. How is that money? How is that funded, right? By fans, by these TV networks, by everything. Part of the job is to talk to the media. And I'm going to say right now, the way things are going in sports right now, where these athletes are snubbing the media and all this stuff, I think it's absolute crap. Am I biased because my sister's a reporter? Maybe. But that bothered me, especially with him being so young and to already kind of like walk away from that. I want to know your guys' take on that.
I'm curious what Zach has to say first. Yeah.
I think it was very funny. The only devil's advocate that I will play is when Marshawn Lynch was like, I'm here so I don't get fined. But outside of that, though, I 100% agree because that's just like a memorable moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's good because he was there and he made a funny clip about the thing. Like he did his job. It was entertaining.
That's why he did it, so he didn't get fined. Yeah.
Exactly, but it was entertaining. It was the point. Now, look, I know there's some teams that do a really good job. Golden State Warriors, like Steph Curry is a perfect example.
Draymond Green, awful example. Going into the finals, I'm like, I think I want the Spurs to win. I think I do because I think, but I'm not like.
Listen to Brandon. You gotta follow me now. Follow the lead. Listen
to what I have to say. 5 or Spurs in 6?
He said 6.
6.
I think that's a smart call.
No matter what, I think Spurs are.
I think the West is so much stronger than the East. So I do not.
It's been for years.
Yeah. I mean, last time LeBron was on the Cavs, I guess. Right?
I would say Heat, maybe beginning of the Cavs. Yeah, that's probably the last time.
But
as a conference, the West has always been stronger. But LeBron he was always on top on the East. So
had losing records in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and the West was like that same record was like the 11th seed for the longest time.
But as far as like we're talking about talking to the media, just a quick like on the other side, right? Because I feel like I have to go on the other side for just a second. Like. Put yourself in that position. Yes, it's part of the job. Yes, it's part of the description. You just got absolutely kicked in the nuts in front of everybody on live TV, and you just need a minute. Like, obviously, Wemby is a professional, right? Like, I mean, he's a
also
super
young,
emotional guy.
He's young.
But he's an emotional guy. Emotional guy. We saw him. He's crying in a Game 7 that wasn't the NBA Finals, although we do think it would be the precursor. Yeah, so as the human element, he's dealing with those emotions. Sometimes somebody coming up and putting a microphone in your face is difficult to process for anybody. And so in that moment, that's where the caveat I would say is like, if you know, give a beat and then go back around, like, yes, he should talk. Yes, that's part of your responsibilities. And
if you're making $1 million+ a year, you better talk. That's my thing.
I have no problem
if you're
talking.
making that much,
if you're making that much
money, it's money.
Because I'm going to counter talk. Any person in any management position in the world has to deal with ridiculous, like anger-provoking situations on a daily basis, and they have to keep their composure and perform in meetings or whatever it is, and they're not getting paid a fraction of what these professional athletes are. Look, I'm a competitor. Okay, I mean, anybody who knows me knows I like to win. And I understand that, and this is on a level that I couldn't even imagine. I get that, but if a regular manager has to deal with a unruly employee, keep their composure so they don't say something that they regret, perform in these meetings whatever it is afterwards, and not do something they're not supposed to do, then I believe a professional athlete needs to be able to keep together, even in the heat. I mean, yeah, stakes are higher. They're getting paid more, but I have very little sympathy for that at all. And I get it. Like, I get it. You can be upset and you can show that passion in the interview, but to completely disregard the media and ignore them and refuse to talk to them, the fines need to be high for that, because I think that is 100% part of the job.
They get fined. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. So the human element, I'm not defending. I'm saying the human element is, you have these emotions right now. You're talking about in a board meeting or you're talking about where 6 people may care about what you're talking about versus millions of people and an entire career. Like,
I mean, Aaron, your
scale doesn't translate.
Yeah, of course. But when you're talking about like a personal emotion, it doesn't matter if it's 10 people or 1 million people. If somebody rubs you the wrong way, the emotions are real, and you still need to compose yourself professionally in every situation when you're at work. Same. Now, look, you can take the interview, you can show your disappointment, you can show, you can say, look, I'm incredibly upset right now. We just lost the game, whatever it is. I'm not going to say anything positive about XYZ because we just got our
but can you do that in the split second you just lost the game? In a split second. So here, you've had an employee be mad at you right now. It just trigger you right now, immediately. Now let me throw a camera in your face and a microphone in your face, and you be composed for me. Like, that's the pressure you're talking about. So that's the human side. I'm not saying they should avoid it. I think they should. I think that is part of the responsibility. That's why they get fined when they don't do it. All right. So speaking of games, I've got a game I want to play with you guys. All right. We're going to play a little deal or no deal. And since I put the list together, I don't get to participate. And it works out really well. So there's 4 of y'all. So there's 4 lists. Zach is our guest. So Zach, you have the option. Would you like to go first in the order, or would you like to go any number 1 through 4? You get to choose your position here.
Okay, so if I get that case, I'm stuck with it.
No, so each player is going to have their own set of cases. There are 4 sets of cases, and so each player. So this is going to be your team that you're drafting, and so you can either be the first person to go through the gauntlet, or you can be the 4th person. No players repeat across any of the lists. They're all 4 unique lists, and so you'll have your players are available to you no matter what. You got 5 cases for quarterback, running back, wide receiver 1, 2, a tight end, and a defense.
Man, I will say I will go last because I feel like that's the most advantageous position.
All right. I like it. Brandon, do you have something you can write this stuff down with? Because this is going to be, since I'm running the game, I'm going to have a harder time. If not,
hey, Aaron, is this game replacing the draft?
This will be our draft.
So are we going to ignore the results of last week's draft?
No, we can talk about last week's draft. I'm just going to talk about I'm just trying to set up the game right now.
Does anyone know what happened in last week's draft?
You won, I'm sure.
Yes, Aaron, we know what happened.
Yeah, your family votes for you on everything. It's fine. That's just what happens.
No. That's horseshit. That's horseshit. If Brandon's in the draft, they don't vote for me at all.
The fact that you won by that percentage is
for the last what is this, episode 14? 14 weeks. What are the results of the draft? Why? Because I had Umbridge at 5 and you're 54%, and everyone
you're first, Ryan second, I'm third, Aaron's fourth. But the fact
dude, I got nothing. I got.
I'm putting this out there. 54% of the votes out of a 4-person draft, and every one of Brandon's 18% was from my family. Let me just
let's be real. Brandon's list was cheeks last week. Let's call it what it is.
So every one of those votes was my family.
I have the 3 darkest villains ever.
I'm putting to rest the family voting nonsense. I'm putting to rest. Like
you're the favorite. You're the favorite child.
Do you know why you're not? Because it's funny every time. It's not factual, but you defend it like we care, and it's amazing. I love it every time.
It's a generational run of drafting that's going on right here. 14 weeks, and there's zero.
You're the favorite child. We get
it. Which one was I'm just glazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right
so
now.
what would you vote?
Oh,
no.
I'm
Live
biased,
right here.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, microphone.
Okay. So you want me to give like the best list that I'm seeing right now of like the best?
Who you picking?
Yeah. Which one?
Best villains 1 through 5.
Oh gosh, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, off the top of my head. I mean, I think Darth Vader, Joker. Like, I'm looking at those 2 lists right now. I've never seen Harry Potter before, so it's tough.
Keep going low. Keep going low.
Hey, say the number. Say the letter.
I would say oh man.
Wait.
I would say A is my vote. I would say A is the vote.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, you know what? That takes the cake. I win the whole thing. That takes the cake.
That is so. This is like first glance, but I will say your Kylo Ren pick was brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
I would not say he was a good villain. But I would say the worst villain, just because like when I think of villain, I mean like I think like legit. I don't know, scary or like he has like motives or whatever. I would say D is the worst list.
D was the vibes list for sure.
It was the vibes list.
I ended in second, so
I'm gonna say one thing. Dodgeball. Yeah. White Goodman. I'm gonna put my hand up.
He wanted that pick.
Did not watch that movie when it came out. I watched Superbad. I Love You Man. Anchorman, all the mans, watched them all. Somehow slipped by Dodgeball. My 5-year-old son, somehow stumbled across it, watched it one time. We were putting the other kids to sleep. We come out, he's halfway through Dodgeball. My wife has a panic attack. I'm like, it's okay. It's not that, it doesn't seem that bad. You know how any 5-year-old is. They want to watch it every day, 5 times a day. I've watched Dodgeball 25 times. And that is my top 5 favorite movie of all time.
It's amazing.
I can quote almost the whole thing now. I love Dodgeball. I'm jealous of Ryan's list.
Yeah, you quoted the same quote over and over when we were playing golf 20 times in the same hole. Stop.
Umbridge at 5 was a steal. And in fact, I'm pretty sure someone in the comments said that.
Shout out Nick. He's a big Harry Potter fan. He was like,
we had the Harry Potter people show up for sure.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Umbridge, they were like, I couldn't not take Voldemort because I knew one of you jabronis would take Voldemort if I didn't take it.
Jabronis, no, okay, Dwayne.
Voldemort. Someone's taking Voldemort. Like you don't not take Voldemort. He's a goated freaking villain. But Umbridge in the Harry Potter community was hated more than Voldemort, and to get her at 5, I said it at the time. Sealed the deal. All right, Aaron.
The votes are already in. I feel like we beat this horse enough. Let's go on.
No, we have not because I can't take the family bullshit.
Dude,
Brandon gets all the family.
Look, enough. I throw my hands up. I promise. I won't say it again.
I'm gonna credit Instagram.
So Zach's gonna go 4th. And watch how you guys do. So, Brandon, where would you like to go in the order? Would you go 1, 2, or 3?
I'm going 1.
You're going 1. You want to go first? Yeah. All right. And then Ryan, You want to go 2 or 3?
Oh yeah, we're drafting. We're drafting.
We're drafting. We're playing.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll go second.
All right. All right.
Arian's third.
I had a choice.
All right,
Yeah.
Ariane, Ariane, you got the second best slot to go in. You're fine. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. I've got 4 lists. Brandon, you said you're going first?
Yeah.
Okay, you want list 1, 2, 3, or 4?
And this is quarterbacks first, right?
No, you're gonna go through all of yours. So we're gonna go. So pick list 1 through 4.
Oh, okay. I'll just go 1 first.
So you'll go list 1. All right. So list 1. Let's go ahead and turn this on. So you're gonna go quarterbacks first, and then you're gonna pick a case. Once you pick the case, sorry, I'll turn this off for another second. Once you pick your case, we'll reveal the player behind that case, and you will have an opportunity to switch that case 1 time. So if, like, let's say, you get Bryce Young on your first case, you can choose to keep him or pass him. Okay. So, but you don't know what the other cases have, but you only get to trade it once. All right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, case 1 through 5, this is your quarterback.
All right, let me go 1.
You want case 1. All right. Case 1.
Ooh.
You got
Okay.
Brock
All right. He's like
Purdy.
middle of the pack. He's like middle of the pack here. He's not too bad. He's not the best. I'm gonna swap.
You're gonna swap? Okay. So Brock's out. What case you going to?
I'm gonna go Aaron's number in the order 3.
Going 3. All right. So there you go. You got Jared Goff.
All right.
That's correct.
Okay.
So
That's not good.
That's not bad. All right. I think I'm just okay. Perfect. That's gonna work. I'm trying to keep up with this, and so I'm gonna. Yep. There we go. Done. All right. So you got your quarterbacks.
I can type everyone's too. So let me.
All right. That works. And then, so we got your quarterback. Now we're gonna go on to your running back. So again, same thing. Case 1 through 5.
1.
Yeah.
Going case 1. He's got a strategy, folks. Case 1.
Is that Christian McCaffrey?
That's CMC.
Yeah, give me him.
No, I mean, like, okay.
AI.
No, that's CMC. That's his official NFL photo. So I don't understand.
Give me CMC.
Yeah. So CMC. That was a tough one to see if you were going to trade or not. So cool. Let's go on to the next case here. You're going to your wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 1 and 2 are not positional. It's just 2 different lists of wide receivers. So you're not going to be picking like T. Higgins for a wide receiver 2. It could be CeeDee Lamb as your wide receiver 2. It doesn't matter.
Give me 1.
Case 1 again. All right. Case 1 for you this time.
Who's that?
That is
his picture is a little.
I'm sorry. It might be hard to see a little bit there. So wide receiver 1 for you. That's Terry McLaurin.
Well,
I don't. Okay, well, Terry McLaurin. Obviously, he's on no one's radar since I don't know him. All right, so.
Or did I put it in the wrong?
I know
Terry,
who he is. I know who he is, but I just.
That's not Terry McLaurin.
No, I'm sorry. That's not Terry. Who is that? Is that Brian
that?
Thomas or?
No.
Who is that?
I at first thought it was DJ Moore, but that's not DJ Moore.
No,
It's not
that's
DJ.
DJ Moore.
No, I'm sorry. I have the list in order here. It just that's not Terry. So,
Oh yeah. Okay,
all right.
so
Anyway, it's supposed to be Terry McLaurin's picture. That is not Terry McLaurin's picture, but I'm going to stick with that name because I'm not going to reveal another one. So we'll pretend that's Terry McLaurin. That's my mistake.
Wait.
It won't be there again.
wait, no. Can I know who that is? So if I want to swap,
Yeah, no, because then I'm going to reveal somebody else that is on the list.
Yeah.
So that's my mistake. So no, you're not getting extra credit. That's supposed to be Terry McLaurin.
I would trade, Brand. I shouldn't give you advice, but I would trade.
Okay. Let me go 2.
Case 2.
There we go.
Yes, baby.
Wait,
All right,
wait,
AJ
wait.
Brown.
Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is?
AJ Brown.
Okay.
All right, so that's 3. All right.
All right, there we go. So that is your wide receiver 1. Let's go ahead and turn this back. Wide receiver 2. All right, case 1 through 5. We can speed up a little
5.
bit. Case 5. There's Terry McLaurin. They are. That's why I was like, nope. There we go. That is in fact Terry McLaurin.
Swap to 1.
Swap to 1. So Scary Terry's out.
It's also Terry McLaurin. No.
Ooh.
All right.
That's Rice, isn't it?
Rasheed Rice, right?
That's Rice, isn't it?
That's Rasheed Rice, isn't it?
Looks like Xavier Worthy, no?
How do we not know who's on the screens?
I feel like that's Xavier Worthy.
Is that Xavier Worthy or is that Rasheed Rice?
Nope. Try it's he plays for the Cardinals. That should give it away.
Is that's
Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's Marvin Harrison Jr. That's not Marvin. That's not Marvin.
That's the picture he has for Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm sorry. That's what it. All right, so you don't get a choice after that. You switch. So that is Marvin Harrison Jr.
Fine. All right.
Yeah, that's good. All right, why a tight end? 1 through 5.
Let's go 1 again.
Go 1 again.
That's from the Bears. He's from the. That's Loveland, right? Isn't that Loveland?
His
Loveland, right? Oh, it's Cole Kmet. Okay. I want Ferguson. I don't know if he's on this list. You know what? I'm gonna swap.
Okay.
Give me 4.
4.
Hawkinson? No.
Is he in Chargers?
Is that Hawkinson?
No, he's on Detroit.
Yeah, it's Hawkinson, isn't it?
No, that's Sam Laporta.
Okay, yeah.
Why did I think Laporta had dark, like almost black hair? God. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. These are the pictures that I got off of NFL. So
right,
like,
so that's,
that one was just out of order. List 1 was out of order there. So all right, and then now you got your defense. Case 1 through 5.
1.
Case 1. He is stuck with this case 1 thing basically the whole way through. It's worked out pretty well for you so far.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, it's a top defense.
So you want to trade that one, right?
No, I want it.
Yeah. All right. So we got Jared Goff, Christian McCaffrey, Marvin Harrison Jr., AJ Brown, Sam Laporta, and the Houston Texans defense.
Brandon, who's the coach? Who's the huge coach for the Houston Texans?
D'Amico Ryans.
There we go.
All right. All right. Very good.
Hey, coach.
Ryan.
Are you doing head coach or no?
List 2, 3, or 4. No head coach.
Okay. No coach. Okay.
3.
List 3 for Ryan. Okay. We'll start with your quarterback, and then we'll go down the list just the same way. So we'll go case 1 through 5. Who would you like?
5.
Which case would you want to start with? Case 5. All right.
Is that Kyler Murray?
That's a little Kyler Murray.
What are these pictures?
Respectfully, is that Kyler Murray?
That's Kyler Murray. I don't know, man. I'm just telling. Like, this is what I got. There was a whole database of them.
All right. Timu Kyler Murray. I will switch for number 1.
Switch to case number 1.
Oh, I got Baker. I'll take Baker.
That looks like Baker.
I love it.
All right. Anyway.
No, that is all right.
So
this is wide receiver 1.
You're going to running back now.
Oh, running back. All right, I'm going 3.
Case 3.
Running back.
That's Jonathan Taylor.
Aaron, I'm sorry. I gotta ask. Where did you pull these photos from?
This is a repository of NFL.com's player photos.
Okay. All right, JT. All right. Throw those cases back.
You gotta go with him. You gotta pick him. Obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, JT's a pretty easy one. Let me highlight that.
All right. These pictures are amazing.
Hey, look, I was throwing stuff together off of what I was given, so let's keep moving. Harangue my game later. Next time you're doing the images. All right. Wide receiver 1.
4. Give me JSN.
Wide receiver 4. Do you know who that is?
Is that Jameson Williams?
Nope.
Arian, who's that, Arian?
Arian should know this one.
None of these pictures is it Calvin Ridley? None of these pictures look right. That's not what Calvin Ridley looks like.
No, so this is list number 3. You chose case number 4.
No, that's not what Calvin Ridley looks like. But I'm trying to do this AI warping thing, and I'm thinking.
No, that is. Again, I don't know. Like you can flame that all you want. I'm not gonna forget the pictures from this point. We'll just do CD Lamb is the wide receiver there.
I'll take CD.
Okay.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun when the pictures are all silly. Makes it funner.
Hey, like whatever y'all say. Like I said, I just grabbed the repository. I didn't edit anything. I don't know anything. All right. Anyway.
No, you spend hella time on this, so yeah, this is awesome.
No, it's fine.
But it's also super funny, which makes it even better.
Hey, it's cool with me. We are on wide receiver 2, case 1 through 5.
3.
Case number 3.
Is that Mike Evans?
No.
This is not the episode to do this to us.
All right, so whether it's correct or incorrect, image-wise. What? No, that is supposed. No, Mike Evans isn't on that list. That number 3 should be Michael Pittman Jr.
Okay.
That might not look like Michael Pittman Jr. at all.
Just for the record, I don't care if you cut this out or not. Ryan and I had a time on the golf course today, and we are like we're this is not the episode for Aaron to be punking us. We're like just. I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down, but we've had a day at on the golf course today, and Aaron's throwing these.
Wait, did you go with that pick so I can put on the list?
Can't handle it.
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
You're good.
Zach loves this.
I just want Zach to know the situation. I like to understand what we're dealing with right now.
I think you could tell in the 30-minute segment on Big Brother at the beginning.
More than anybody else on this podcast, you had to have seen the photos, my man.
Look, the amount of time it took to curate the list and then find the photos and put them together. I didn't look at anything. I just went with what I was given. I didn't edit anything.
I love it.
Anyway.
No, it's good content. It's good content.
It's content. It's content. All right, so are you sticking with case 3, which is supposed to be Michael Pittman Jr.?
For my wide receiver 2? No, I'm going to repick.
Okay, what case would you like?
I love Michael Pittman. He was on my fantasy roster 2 years ago. He did great, but you can pull the cases up again?
No, they're hiding from now on. No more cases for you. No, I'm just kidding.
It's going to be our best episode yet. All right, I'm going number 1.
Case number 1.
They look the same. Is that
whoa! Look the same. Whoa! Chill. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's that?
That's Jordan Addison. Supposed to be Jordan Addison.
All right, you got Jordan Addison.
All right, so do I get a choice between the 2?
No,
you gotta.
If you switch, you switch.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get off. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's good. He's. If you had to. All right, tight ends.
Oh, I love this.
All right,
give
tight
me
ends.
Give me 4.
4. Give you 4. Okay, let's go case 4. Here we go.
No.
That's supposed to be TJ Hawkinson.
All right, give me 2. Give me 2. Repick.
2.
No. I don't like him. I don't like Minnesota. I don't. That looks
Jake.
kind of.
This guy, Eagles.
Is that Goddard? Dallas Goddard.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, Dallas Goddard. Okay, cool. We are on to your defense. Here we go.
5.
You're gonna need the Broncos here.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Give me one.
Yeah,
Give me the Hawk.
Dallas
Ooh, that's good.
That's fine. That's fine.
Especially this year coming up.
Hey,
down.
They might be. All right. We are up again at here then with
next.
Arion.
Mike, baby, let's go.
You want 2 or 4?
I want let's go, baby. Let's go 4. Let's go 4.
All right. Let's go 4. Let's start. So go ahead. Give me your case number here.
First of all, shout out to Aaron because I know this game took a lot of work.
This was not worth the amount of time with these stupid images. I'm gonna find whoever created that repository, and I'm gonna burn their toast.
I want 4.
You want case number 4?
Yeah.
All right. Case number 4. List number 4.
Me, Daniels.
No. 2. I want 2.
Okay.
All right. I'm okay with Caleb.
All right. Caleb Williams is your quarterback.
Fourth and 100. I trust him. Let's go.
Fourth, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna chuck the ball downfield. All right. Anyway.
And it's going to my receiver. Who has CD Lamb been picked?
This is your running back here.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I'm going Bajan. What options do I have? I'm getting Bajan. I know that.
You know you are. All right. Well, then pick your case.
I'm going 3 for Bajan Robinson right now. 3.
You're calling Bijan Robinson in slot number 3.
At 3. If it's Bajan.
If it is, we go nuts.
I'm in. Gibbs.
That is Jahmyr Gibbs. So
it is.
You sure you don't want to trade? You wanted Bijan. You sure you don't want to trade?
No. Because
Bijan's on this list.
I borderline think Gibbs might be better.
All right,
but,
look. You say what you want to. You talk your stuff.
Good.
You let that liquid courage do its thing.
Yeah, baby.
All right. This is your wide receiver 1.
Oh,
wide receiver 1.
I'm going wide receiver 1. I'm going 1.
Going 1.
I like
Easy.
that pick.
Who is that?
Is that AJ Brown's long lost brother?
No. This is okay. Forget the image. I don't know where that came from. That's supposed to be Malik Neighbors. That is not Malik Neighbors.
Malik, let's go. No injury, Malik. We're in. Malik.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. That's unbelievable.
Is that Jason?
No.
I'm going Malik. So
I got
Malik Neighbors.
We're golden. All right. I'm keeping Malik. Let's go.
All right. Wide receiver 2. Pick a case.
All right. Wide receiver 2. I'm going number 2. It's obvious. Number 2.
Going number 2 on wide receiver 2. That's pretty.
Is that AJ?
That's JJ.
Oh, let's go.
That's pretty goated right there. Oh man.
I won. It doesn't matter what else is. I won.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. I won. All right. Tight end.
JJ at number 2. Let's go. Tight end. He's going to be my 3rd option. I'm going number 3. Let's go for tight end number 3.
Tight end number 3.
That looks like what's his name for Andrews? Is that Andrews?
Mark Andrews.
No, but that's like 2 years ago. That's 2 years ago.
He's a stud.
I'll go Mark Andrews and sabotage my victory with Mark Andrews because I don't know who else is on this list.
Fantasy wise,
it's okay. You didn't really pass on anybody special in your list. We'll go over that in a minute.
I don't think Jason's special, but I know he passed on it.
No,
I'm just kidding.
For what? JJ? Come on.
What's his defensive pick?
Yeah. All right. Here's your defense.
All right. Defense. They're going kicking a field goal. It's 3-0. I'm going 3, baby. 3. Legion of Doom.
Pittsburgh.
Ooh, that's hot. That's hot.
You holding Pittsburgh?
That's hot. That's hot. Name me one defensive player on Pittsburgh right now. Name me one. No. I'm gonna pass on the Steelers because I feel the Broncos are in. Okay, let me think. Broncos.
No, the Broncos are already picked.
The Ox are 4.
Broncos are, who picked?
No, they
them?
weren't picked. They weren't picked. Houston was already picked. I'm sorry.
Broncos 2. 2's Broncos. Let's go, baby.
2 is Broncos.
I'm thinking 2's Broncos.
2 is the Chargers.
All right, you got Chargers. All right.
Just murdered me. Yeah, fine.
All right.
Shout out Mac.
Shout out
Mac. He loves the Chargers. Lightning bolt, baby. I did that for you. right.
Yeah, you did that totally intentionally. All right, Zach.
All right, that for
Here
you.
we go with list number 2.
Okay. Let's go. Let's just go with case number 3. Let's start at 3.
Case number 3.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, you don't mind
He's
that,
in
right?
my dynasty league, obviously.
Yeah.
Did I have the option for Allen in my list, or
No.
probably not?
No, you didn't.
He had the whole
You
list.
passed up Jaden Daniels for Caleb Williams.
Which was the right call?
Some might say. All right,
think
running back.
Aaron, let's go case number 2.
Case number 2.
Gonna be, who is that?
That is supposed to be Isaiah Pacheco.
Let's just like him. We're fine.
Got you.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that is not Isaiah Pacheco. What in the heck is that? No, I'm sorry. That's Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. Okay, got you. I mean, he was decent, but I felt like he just got fed by Joe Burrow. So we're gonna pivot from him. We're gonna really shoot for the stars. Go for Bijan. So we're gonna go box number 5.
Box number
Joe Mixon.
5.
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Okay. I mean,
Willard with a long neck.
he's really getting up there in age, but we'll take it.
Yeah. You got yourself a veteran running back.
Yeah, we got a
Veteran
vet. We got a
running
vet.
back. Yeah.
We got Josh Allen, so it's he can run too. It's okay.
He can. All right, wide receiver 1.
All right, this is where it really becomes critical. Let's go case 4. Let's get Josh Allen some work outside. Okay, DK Metcalf.
That's a great pick. That's a great
Metcalf.
pick.
Okay, I mean,
So you're gonna lock that one in, right?
I am gonna lock that one in. I feel like
All right.
that's a safe pick. So we're gonna go with that.
I
Now
won't tell you you passed for Jamar Chase on that one. Anyway, we'll go.
That's sick. Awesome. I know. I really appreciate that, Aaron. That's really awesome. I really appreciate that so much.
Yeah. All right,
So
wide
now, if
receiver
we're thinking
2.
of our team, we now need a more. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We need a speedster on the other side if we're thinking strategically. So let's go case 1.
Rashid Rice, baby. I'm pulling for you, Zach. Oh,
Waddle?
Jalen Waddle. Let's go. I know.
That's Jalen
I
Waddle.
mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like I just said, I need a speedster on the other side. So if we're talking a complete lineup, we're not gonna shoot for the stars. We're fitting the offense correctly. So we're gonna stick with Jalen Waddle.
I'm for it.
We're gonna stick with Waddle. Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
We'll put that back away.
All
Let's
right,
go to your tight end.
now-
Let's see.
Now we need. I'm going to be Atlanta based. We really want Kyle Pitts. I think he's going to have a really turn up the year this year. Let's go case number 5.
Case number 5 for the tight end.
Is that
Tucker
Kraft?
Kraft.
Yeah.
He's
Okay, didn't he just like lose a leg? Isn't he dead?
I think you might not want this one.
He was doing well in fantasy last year. I know that, and then he died. So if we're talking like realistically, like if this is a real thing, then he may be on one leg. So I'm gonna pivot here, even though he may be I don't know, top 7 tight end. Let's go case number. Let's just go to 2. Let's see what happens at 2. Okay.
You get George Kittle.
Yeah. Good choice by me. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Our lineup is looking pretty solid right now. So
it is. You got a good list happening here. The 4th position is paying off for you. Now let's see what you get for a defense.
I feel like the Browns are still okay. I feel like they're kind of what I'm looking for. Let's go 3.
Case number 3. Not quite the Browns,
Okay.
it's the Vikings.
Okay. In my head, they're like a top 10 defense. That's what I'm thinking. No. Okay, wait. Is this going to be like a poll on?
Yeah, this is a poll. Yeah, we're going to post it. Instead of the draft, this will be the images that we do this time. And I'm going to use the garbage AI ones too. Or whatever
No,
this
you're not.
is.
You're not. Nobody will know what they're picking.
You'll get a ton of interaction with the post.
That's what I'm saying.
If you use
All right.
the images.
All right.
I feel like I really got to shoot for the stars, so this is going to be insane, but I think I will pivot, and I'm either going to get just a bottom 5 defense or I'm going to get the Browns. So I'm going to go case 4 and see what happens.
Case 4.
Okay. I got the
Eagles.
Eagles defense. So do I get them with all of their players from last year, or they lost all their players and they're, you know what I'm saying?
It's for what's about to happen.
decide. That's
Yeah,
for the voters to decide, Zach.
Yeah, that's not going to be.
I'm gonna be in the comments saying, "Hey, I get last year's Eagles defense." That's what I'm gonna say before they lost everybody in free agency.
You want me to name everyone off? Everyone's off.
I got them all. I highlighted in my spreadsheet, so I know which one got what. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that.
Aaron, I just want to thank you for the best game I've ever played.
Aaron, that was so ironically funny. Like, it was insane. I know that took so much time to do. That was so funny. That was awesome.
It did take a minute, but that's okay. It was worth it to be. I can be the butt of the joke. Look, it's fine. I should have looked at that because now that I did, I don't know where those came from.
That thing is because your ball knowledge is second to no one here, and that's what makes it freaking hilarious. Brandon, did you prep for the Would You Rather? Because I sent you the draft.
Yeah. No, you did
Brandon
not.
said he's doing Would You Rather. You said it on our chat.
I got it. I'm just saying the text you're saying you sent.
Okay. Let me defend Brandon for 1 second. This is why, because we switched to the wrong chat. So the chat that you put that in is buried in text messages. I promise it's not just him because I had to go search for it.
Though, so like
I know, but it's so far down the list. If he's scrolling up through the current chat, he didn't see it because I had to do the same thing.
But he has it though, so he clearly saw it.
Anyway, all right. Brandon.
Rather, I'm just saying is okay. Well, move on.
Well, he was briefly removed from the chat and
last week he was removed from chat.
I was fired for 12 hours, hired again. Go check out that video, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna take a moment here. I know I've been giving Brandon a lot of heat. Brandon and I filmed yesterday for Banner Golf, and let me just say it was good. Brandon killed it. Brandon, did you change your Instagram handle yet?
No, I will. We could
be Big Caddy.
Big Caddy. Let's go.
Big Caddy. All right.
Love
all right,
the play
what's
on
your
words.
Would you rather?
All right. Would you rather team up with Batman or Superman?
That's an easy.
Who would you fight next to?
Bro.
That's easy.
Can I just ask, like, who are we fighting? Or is this just in general?
No, it's kind of like, who are you team? Team what? Would you rather be on a team, like team what? But would you rather, fight next to? Who would you rather fight next to?
I would rather fight with Batman just because of all the cool gadgets that he would give me. Now, if we're fighting like Thanos, then yeah, give me Superman for sure. But no, I would stick with Batman just because he would give me so many cool things.
So it gives people different perspectives on what you how you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going. Oh no.
Ariane said this was easy. I want to know what Ariane had to say.
He is not Batman.
Yeah. I'm going to go Superman because he's an actual superhero with actual powers. Batman is a rich guy. I like Batman, especially Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. All of them, they're great. Okay. But Superman is a superhero with powers and is only defeated by one situation there with kryptonite. So
situation.
To me, that's an easy choice. It's Superman. I'm going Superman.
All right, Ryan.
Okay, I just have a question for that specifically. So Superman has to fight like other people. What are they called? Veteran lights or whatever I don't forget what they're called. Anyways, they have like the same power scale as him. So like
No. That's not what Brandon asked though.
I know, I'm diving deeper into this question.
Yeah.
So it's like you then have to fight people on his level, or you could just be Robin to Batman and like the Joker for. I would rather fight the Joker.
That's a different question. That's different. If I'm in their world and blah blah.
Would you rather?
I'm walking down the street. I get mugged. Do I want Batman? And he may or may not have his powers, or he's just another guy standing next to him. Or do you want a guy who's equipped to handle the situation? Why?
Man.
You don't think Batman's
in that moment, Batman wins. Kal-El has to go change his clothes first. Clark Kent standing next to you. You get mugged. He can't do anything about it.
No. Superman can walk around the corner, do a quick switch, and come back, and he's fine. Batman has to go to his house, go down into
Batman's
his
already Batman.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He has nothing. He's got his without his.
All right. They both have their suits on right next to you while you're getting mugged.
Superman. Wait,
next
is this
to you.
okay? Are we fighting? Are we walking down the street fighting average people, or are we fighting people in their world?
You can make the question however you want. It's just, would you rather be?
Would you rather?
I'm making the question. I've created a posse, and I'm creating a posse, and I want. We're just living life in wherever in the United States, and we're walking, and I need somebody to my defense, and I'm gonna fight with them. I'm picking Superman because he's ready to go all the time. He just needs to run around the corner, strip off his shirt, and he's good to go. But even if he didn't strip off his shirt, he still is able to perform to the level that I need to do.
More pods getting you like this, please.
If there's any posses, I'm picking Batman.
This man said, "I'm making a posse."
The posse comment.
Aaron's done.
In Batman character. Superman has no posses.
Because
So wait, hold on. Is it 2-1? So Zach, okay, so Zach and Ryan or Batman are in Superman right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm all in on Batman.
Okay, Aaron. Where we going here?
Oh man!
now, wait. The question is, which is a cooler superhero? I'm picking Batman. But that's not the question. The question is, who would you rather fight alongside as you're walking down the road?
So you could take that question as you want to fight alongside one because they're cool or they have this or that, or one because he's the whatever most powerful whatever. But
I'm gonna pick that Superman.
Oh,
okay,
God.
all right. So 2-1 right now.
Look,
Aaron.
In this, if you tell me it's a fight, I'm picking Kal-El every time, man. Give me Kal-El.
Aaron, me and you, baby, we're right there.
we're right here. We're locked in for the first time ever.
Oh my God!
Oil and water have officially mixed, guys. This is crazy, historic moment. Oh man, wow. All right, well, I feel like we have come to the end of our road here. I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with us. I hope this has brought you some. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I was just gonna try to, do the little shout out, get people to like and subscribe and comment, and then we're gonna turn it over to Zach for the final huddle.
Like and subscribed after this episode. I don't know what else we got to do. This is too good.
All right, so I'm done. We did the thing.
Zach, if you're ever in AZ, holler. Come on.
Oh my
I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry.
and okay, one more thing before you break us down here on the final huddle. We're gonna be setting up a fantasy football league for the Banner Show. We got to get you in on that. Are you in to be one of the participants?
I'm in. All right. As long as Sleeper has the correct profile picture.
It's got it. Yeah. I will manually change every single one of them.
I love it. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely in. That sounds fun.
All right, and for those of you who haven't been with us before, Zach's going to break us down the final huddle. This is where we take a moment, bring something positive, some encouragement to each and every one of y'all. So, Zach, it's all yours.
Yeah. I mean, this has been on my mind recently over the past week. It feels like there's a lot going on in terms of my routine, what's going on with my personal life. And I know that a lot of you out there, you have your own personal routines, whether that's you're going to work, you're doing the same thing. But I highly encourage you guys to do something uncomfortable each week. So like for me, even hopping on Big Brother, like going through that recruiting process was wildly uncomfortable, right? You're in front of like 30 executives in Los Angeles, like talking about yourself, like they're judging you, all that types of stuff. And I really had to put myself in those uncomfortable places to experience growth in my life. So I highly encourage you guys, when it comes to whether it is you want to get back into the gym or whether it is you want to eat right or whatever that may be, you set one small goal for yourself daily, weekly, monthly, and then that's when you see the most results in your life. And so I'm very blessed. I think I'm like the perfect example for that. And I'm not trying to be very cocky about that in any way, shape, or form. But every single time that I've made myself, very uncomfortable in certain situations, that's really where I've seen myself grow as a person, as a man of God, whatever situation that may be. So I highly encourage you guys to get out there, whatever your goals are, try and push towards that in one way that makes you very uncomfortable. So that's just my word of wisdom.
All right.
Love that.
Love it. Thank you guys for being with us. We'll see you again soon right here on the Banner Show.
Zach, you're the man. Thank you for joining us, man. I know it's been a silly episode to say the least. Dude, thank you so much. I'm so honored that you were able to join us. This has been awesome. Thank you. Like, seriously.
Thank you guys. It's been fun. It's been probably the craziest interview after Big Brother that I've ever had in my life, but it was very funny and very awesome. So thank you guys so much for having me on. And yeah, once you start that golf page, just holler at me and we'll get some golf.
Oh, it's tomorrow, baby. Tomorrow. It's going.
I love it. Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Or today when everybody else sees it, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you guys again for having me on, and it's been a blast. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 13. Wait, no, it's 14. Fuck, hold on.
I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping it in.
Wait, we're on the right camera. No, we're on the right camera. We're just big right now. We're just big. We're all in. All right.
So big.
All right. It's 14, right? Because we had, yeah. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.